Hi, friends. I'm Janice Sutton, um, a nurse, a mother, and a Reiki practitioner. I have a Reiki practice, which I call Angel Hawk Reiki. And my story is The Magic We Carry is a memoir, which to me is a fascinating journey through life. Really, what happened was at the age of 42, I had a brain hemorrhage, for which we later found out was caused by a pharmaceutical medication. Um, for about 2 years, I had extremely bad headaches. It felt like I was short-circuited. It was pretty dire situation, and I never was able to work as a nurse again, unfortunately. So cut to 2 years later, um, I went to, we didn't know what this was. My aunt had a Catholic nun friend who was putting on a class, and it turned out to be a Reiki level attunement, level one attunement. And so we went not knowing what to expect because this was back in 2004, 2002. And so as we sat there in her straight little wooden back chairs in her little square apartment, um, and her little square pants and square blouse, as a nun would, um, and we we underwent a level one attunement, and I had a miraculous healing in that moment. She had her hands above my head doing the attunement, and all of a sudden, there was unbelievable electrical currents going through my skull, bouncing off the skull in my brain, and like at the speed of light, which was very confusing to me because, as a critical care nurse and a very science minded person, having a bachelor's degree in science, this did not compute for me. And what happened in that moment was the words "precious Jesus" came here in my frontal lobe. And it was just flabbergasting to me. I had no idea how this was happening. Her hands were above my head, and I was befuddled, needless to say. Um, the next day I woke up, I knew I was privy to something that was mysterious and magical. I woke up the very next day and never had a stroke headache again. Never. And I had been plagued for 2 years since the brain hemorrhage with terrible, terrible migraines that I would need pain medication for daily, multiple times a day for 2 straight years. So the fact that this magical thing happened during Reiki, and I woke up, it was a miraculous healing. From that point forward, my life changed amazingly. I learned how to do Reiki because I was like so thrilled about this holistic kind of healing rather than pharmaceutical, which broke my brain. I began to learn Reiki, and I've been a practitioner now for 22 years. And the magical experiences that happen with my clients and myself, um, are fascinating. So the overarching themes of this magical memoir, is number one, the medical community and the pharmaceutical community, how sometimes it does more damage. Um, Also, religion and how religion blocks us from our very soul and the capabilities of who we are as humans. We are the saints we've been waiting for and praying to. So there's a lot of themes involved. Another one is divine femininity and how we've been actually blocked from our own power, and the empathic qualities that we carry. So I am thrilled. This book actually started writing itself through me when I had my miraculous healing. And so it hasn't stopped. My soul's purpose literally is to birth this book, into and see people with my book in their hands and maybe thinking out of the box a little bit about the constructs of society with religion and things like that, and how we've actually squelched our own powers. So I am thrilled to have this opportunity, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye.